Hi ninjas and welcome back to my channel. We are back at the 3-way series and today we are working with an ingredient that is one of my favorite vegetables of all time. If you know me, I love corn, and if you don't know me, now you know that I love corn. And if you don't know what corn is, you're living under a rock. I'm just gonna say that, okay? If you tell me, hey Anika, I don't know what corn is, and it comes in that can and I buy the can, well, the can is not where corn comes from. This is what corn looks like before you buy it from a can, just FYI. And most often than not in supermarkets, you're gonna find it like this. Now there are different types of corn. You've got sweet corn. You also see corn that's got color on them, so it's got like purplish, pinkish hues. You've also got something which is white in color that's not sweet at all. That's very difficult to find these days, and I used to love having that when I grew up. Roasted directly over the fire, sprinkled with some lime, add a bit of chili powder on it, and just bite into it while it's hot. That was one of the best snacks ever. We'd have it at the beach and it was yummy. But today I'm going to be showing you 3 simple corn recipes that you can make at any point in time. One is a snack, which is my crispy corn. We're also making corn loaf, which is a clash between corn bread, corn muffins, like a quick bread you could say, which you can have with a little bit of butter, and it's really yummy. And I'm going to be making my favorite, well, one of my favorites, cream of corn soup, which is super simple. Everything is cooked in a pot, blended, served. Voila! Okay, so now that we've talked a lot about corn and the different types of corn and, well, the recipes we're gonna make, so let's just get started. I'm gonna start by making my corn loaf. Make sure you prep your tin. I've lined it with a bit of oil. I've put a piece of baking paper, and my oven is preheated to 180 degrees. Let's start. Let's move on to the crispy corn. Now we're going to get started on the cream of corn soup. We blended it up, we strained it out. The crispy corn is ready. It's waiting for me to dive into it, and you can't wait too long for that. The corn loaf is done as well, so I'm going to start with the crispy corn first. So the best way to do this is, I mean, you've got to do it like how they do it on the streets. You got to squeeze a little bit of lime juice, okay? And you want the chunks. If you get the chunks, then you fight over them. If you don't get it, it's fine. Let's have a bite. I think you can hear how loud this crunch is. It's crispy, it's crunchy. The corn flour really adds that element of crunchiness. You could do potato starch instead. Make sure to check out the blog for all the substitutes. The lime juice at the top at the end is just amazing. The spices add some really nice earthiness into it. I just want to have. This is my corn loaf. You can see the top has got some lovely color on it. It's got a beautiful cakey texture, which is why it's not corn bread in my opinion. So let's have a slice. Okay, You can slather this with butter, some cheese spread, but I'm just gonna have it as it is. It's still warm. It's soft. The Parmesan on the top, there's some really good saltiness into it. The scallions are lovely, spring onions. The corn, you can taste the corn not only in the batter but on the top and inside. I'll just have one more bite before we do the soup. This corn soup is so velvety, it's so smooth. Adding that cream is what also gives it that velvet smoothness. Smoothness, is that a word? Smoothness, is it? Anyway, this is the texture we're looking for. If you want it thicker, cook it down a bit more. If you want it thinner, add a bit more water, a bit more liquid. I think this is perfect. Let's go. That tastes like corn. So when we boil the soup with the husk, the cob, you know, the cob, not the husk, the cob, it adds so much more flavor into the soup. It's like a corn stock basically what we're making, and you can taste the corn. It is unbelievable. You make this, you'll never buy packet cream of corn ever again, I promise you. And it's so simple. Okay, don't mind me. This is how I do my corn 3 ways. That sounds wrong, but you know what I mean. It's absolutely simple, it's delicious. These recipes can be used as snacks. You can probably pair the cornbread with some cream cheese, or you want to have it with some chives and some salmon and make it like a meal. You could. Scrambled eggs, great. The corn soup is a meal in itself with a bit of croutons on top. You're on your way to a beautiful meal. The crispy corn is a lovely snack which you can enjoy at any point in time. It's really nice to make quickly when you've got people over or you want something really nice to nibble on, savory. It's spicy, it's salty, it's good. That's all I have to say for now. If you like this video, you know what to do. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure to like the video. Share it with anybody you think who will make this or you would like to make it for you. But until my next video, all I can say is positive ninja vibes.